I love how much satire Rem has in this bit. That was like, that's what I call the cat saucer, that move there. Give me some milk. What's up, guys? My name is Comedian. I don't care what my mum says. And today I'm back in the reaction chair. Last week, I kind of disappeared a bit because I was sick. I was pretty sick, actually. I might have had a touch of corona. I don't know. It was weird. Like, I had zero energy. Like, I literally couldn't get off the couch, could not stop playing Red Dead Redemption 2. This sounds like a really bad excuse, like a schoolchild would say. Link's Awakening as well, I played some of that too. But it was real. I mean, like, I don't know what happened, but I had a weird kind of cough. Like, I had aching legs, although that could just be muscle atrophy from not doing anything for 3 months. I was just... I had no energy. I could not get off the couch. I didn't have energy to go and get a test, and I feel better now. So, you know, I'm just continuing my thing of just social distancing, social separation, which I've successfully been doing for all of my life now. So that's not a problem. But I don't even know what to think anymore. Like, I thought at the time, I was like, oh, I think I have coronavirus. But looking back, it's like, oh, I might have just been extra depressed that week, or I might have just accidentally eaten too much cheese 4 days in a row. I don't know, but whatever happened, I feel better now, which is good. And if that was COVID, then trust me, you don't want that. Stay safe, everyone. Wear masks. Don't eat too much cheese. That's my advice for you, boys and girls and everyone in between. Anyway, so we're back on the BTS bandwagon, of course, obviously, duh. And I wanted to fulfill a promise I made last week, which is I would do a reaction to BTS outro tier or tear live. It's supposed to be very emotional, that kind of stuff. I have limited emotions, so sounds like a perfect fit. Match made in heaven. Hey, a guy with no emotions. Check out this emotional video. I hope you react to it the same way I do. Well, it'll be interesting for you. I can just be like, yes, quite. And that will be interesting, I guess. Thank you to JK Wifo, or JK Wifo, Branwen276, Amethyst Sky, Fernanda, Rosa A, and Yup for recommending that I react to the live video. Thank you guys and everyone else who wanted to see this. You want to see it, I want to see it, so let's go. Oh, and subscribe and all that. Yeah. Oh, the screams. They already know what's happening. See, if I was there, I've only heard this song, I guess, once, like 1.5 times now at this point. So I would just be like, God, why is everyone screaming? Well, that would be me for the entire concert, presumably. At this point, give it another few months, and I would be going, ah! Ooh. They have some cool visuals at their shows. This is part of what has made me really excited to check them out, because I'm still quite a new ARMY, or still quite a new BTS fan. So you're normally like, I'm the sort of person where I want to be like, really into a band before I go and see them live, you know? Like, it takes a lot to get me out of the house, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But like, their visuals are so cool. Like, they have one show I saw where they had like ceiling visuals. They have those cool army bomb things, the glow sticks, which are like really cool as well. That thing is especially really cool. Like, I would go to a show just for that alone. And then obviously the cherry on top is the cracking music. But yeah, laser beams, these laser strands, big fan of those. Have you ever been to a show where they like pump these over your head and you're looking up and you're like, whoa, yeah, it's a good time. Can confirm. Oh, and for the record, yeah, I was sent a few different versions of this to react to. I like how it looks so dark there, but so not dark here. Let me just mute Facebook before anyone knows I'm on that god-awful social media platform. Okay, so yes, there's a few different versions of this, and everyone recommended the Wembley one, but then the best quality Wembley one doesn't have subtitles, but the one that has subtitles has the quality of a mashed potato. So, I mean, I still felt like I'd react to it better with the subs. So even though I'm normally a complete nerd about video quality and I'm a stickler for like 4K high bit rates. See, I can use this as an excuse that I have, you know, normally I'll try and make a very uninformed guess or assumption or whatever about who's singing and be wrong, and it's embarrassing. But this is great because there's about... I think this is RM, but either way, there's literally about 10 pixels making up his face here, so it doesn't matter if I'm wrong. Anyway, reaction. Normal reaction. Like how he rests his hand gently on his crotch after every line for emphasis. Wow, that is... I mean, like, whoosh! Like, he's dunking on the crowd with the lyrics, but he's also dunking on his own crotch. Like, look at this. Like, he just battered himself in the... Like, this is art. This is a man torturing himself on stage, and that is art. Pam! Straight in the gonads. Straight in the cashew nuts. Like, it's like the bit of the nut powder you get at the bottom of the bag. Dude, he is going off with the Eminem arm, you know, like the lock stock, two smoking barrel arm, like the robot, all hail the rap god kind of arm. Like, I mean, obviously I knew their live performances were lively, but, you know, lively, I guess it. But this is something else. Do they breathe? This is them spitting. And I like this because obviously I've heard that there's like that kind of snobby undercurrent of people who'll say that, you know, these guys aren't real rappers, even though, you know, they were rappers before they were ever idols. But this is rapping. I mean, this is like, you know, I would be lucky to hit this many bars, you know, in English, in front of the mirror, semi-naked after a shower. Whereas, you know, he's fully clothed. I guess that should make it easier. Ignore that bit. But he's in front of loads of people and he's absolutely slaying it. I love how much sass RM has in this bit. That's what I call the cat sauce to that move there. Give me some milk. Love it. There's been a lot of debate-ish on some of my comments about saying that, you know, that like some people, there's two camps, I think. People that say this was specifically 100% written about BTS and their potential breakup, or them floating that, or that it was written more in the atmosphere of a breakup. It was written in a time, a tumultuous, turbulent, tarragon. See, alliteration is fine. It doesn't even matter if the third one doesn't matter. Tubular, Towertronics. Well, that's just brand placement. Right. It was just written in a very turbulent, you know, mistrustworthy, distrusting time, and that. So those people argue that it wasn't written maybe specifically like this is about BTS's breakup, but just like it was written in like the aftermath or in the wash that those kind of emotions created. Which is the side I fall more on. And that doesn't mean anything. Like, if you're sitting there being like, ugh, it's about... Fair enough. You know, I don't... Like, I'm too new of a fan. I don't know enough context to be like, my opinion is correct. That's the way I saw it because, you know, and that's what I love about these guys is this song, for me, just so accurately just portrays the emotion around breakups. And any kind of breakup. It doesn't matter if it's aromantic, romantic, sexual, gigantic, orgasmic... words. It doesn't matter what kind of breakup. Like, this song for me really sums it up perfectly. All that is to say, the point I was going to make 2 minutes ago, which is exactly what is wrong with my brain, is that RM is really spitting. He's venomously yelling, shouting to the chorus. So if it is about BTS breaking up, then he's still mad about it. And I'd be back... If I was the other guys on stage right now, I'd be like, it's a bit awkward. RM, like, maybe don't all air our dirty laundry on stage like this. Maybe put those yellow socks away. See, even if I hadn't known that this was filmed in Wembley, I would be able to tell by this coat. That is the exact kind of coat you wear when you go back to England after a while of having not been there, and you're like, oh yeah, this place is freezing. Up comes J-Hope, I believe. But again, 2 pixels, can't touch this. Ooh, I like that little power lunge. And Sugar on the side, doing the do. Are they all wearing headbands? It's like they came for a friendly game of badminton. I love it. Look at those army bombs going off, not explosively, in the background. Ooh. I love the breakdown before Sugar's verse. Tears are a luxury. Still love that line. Still love that line. Tears are a luxury. If you're out there and you cry a lot and you think it's a bad thing, you know what? Crying is healthy. I was going to say regurgitating. It's revitalizing. You know, it's healing. Obviously, you know, if you're completely depressed and you're crying 24/7, I'm trying to be like, go that's great. Obviously, there is a fine line, but, you know, a good cry is great for everyone occasionally. I cry once a year, and it's annoying. It feels like my brain is a gigantic lemon, which you then put on a juicer, and just a tiny bit of juice comes out, and you're like, well, what's the point of that? Why all the lemon? I don't know if that analogy works, but, you know. No such thing as a beautiful party. I love a very cynical take on life. Scoop my heart out slowly. Kalima! Did I already make that joke? I feel like maybe that was a different video. Oh well, whatever. Kalima! Ooh. Okay, this translation's slightly different, I think, from the last one I watched. Step on the shards of its fragments. Like, this is emo. I'm gonna make my comparisons to My Chemical Romance here. This is some emo lyricism. So far, I'd say RM style. It's like angry, like b-boy, like dunking, like basketball dunking with the microphone on the crowd. J-Hope's was very kind of like pretty, very sort of like ooh, ah, ooh. And then Sugar's is floaty like a fairy. He's like tiptoeing around stage. He's like, tee, I'm rapping. That wasn't supposed to be demeaning. It was only demeaning to me because I just did that. So. This bit of dance, sorry, I didn't get too distracted, but this bit of dance, it looks like he's a man realizing that he's got an audience around him 360 degrees. He's being like, oh. But it's nice. If you were there, you would feel like he was speaking to you. I'm not there, and I feel like he's speaking to me. It's interesting. I can't help but feel like the crowd just is really like wallowing in the context of the song, because it's interesting. It's not like a hype song. It's not really energetic, but they're packing energy into it. But obviously, it's about a very sad subject, so it's interesting to see the crowd subdued. I like that kind of dichotomy there. I like the contrast between them bouncing around on the stage, spewing out this kind of anger, and the crowd just sitting there like. See, this live version made it obvious for me. Tear, tear, and fear. Was this before they had color-coded mics? Or is it just like, they all bring out the black mics? It's like, we're gonna play outro tier now. Black mic time. Serious business. Ooh, J-Hope seems really, really consistent with his. There's different kinds of performance there. I feel like, because RM is like really putting his heart and soul in, but his voice is getting raggedy, which can be very effective by itself. But I think it's very cool that J-Hope is spitting, but his voice sounds so consistent. Wow. Woo! That was a lot of emotion just injected at high speed into my brain. That was cool. I really like that. It's very interesting just to see the live performance, and obviously to see it that close. I mean, it was potato quality, like I said. It was literally like a squished bean quality, but to see it that close and to really feel the emotion, not just from the lyrics and stuff, I think I am glad I chose the lyrical version, because it really helped to match what they were saying with, you know, the emotions they were feeling and the emotions they were showing on stage. Yeah, I think it was really, really interesting, because I think that might have been my first time seeing the rap line live. Question mark? I could so easily be wrong about that. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to hopefully watching a rap line live video that has subtitles and is in actually, you know, like slightly decent quality too. Like, oh, that would be great. I can't imagine the feelings I'd feel for that one. But that was still really, really cool. It definitely makes me want to see a BTS live show more. Even if I would be just like straight up bewildered for half of it. I mean, that's just, you know, that's worth paying for in itself. The experience of bewilderment. I mean, I haven't felt that in years. Well, actually, no, I guess I do when I read the news, but it's not the right kind of bewilderment, like a positive bewilderment. But anyway, thank you so much for suggesting that, guys. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to watch more, then click the bell button, because that's how YouTube works, apparently. I don't know. That's what people say. Like the video, of course, and let me know in the comments what you want to see from me next. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. If you want to see Run BTS reactions and other exclusive goodies like that and get early access to my reactions, not going to do early reactions. I don't know what that means. I get up at 2 in the morning and all sleepy and weird and do a reaction. That doesn't sound good. No, if you want to see, if you want to get early access to my reactions and see Run BTS live reactions and stuff, Patreon links in the description, Discord in the description, so you guys can hang out and chat. Apart from that, have a lovely, lovely day. I'll see you very, very soon. And remember, if you like my reaction to Outro Tier Subscribe, then go, my dear, subscribe. This sounds a bit weird and Victorian, but whatever.